Hello and welcome back to the Veteran Coach. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Burn Pit Registry, a little bit about whether it applies to you if you are eligible to register. There is, and with that in mind, there is a registry. It is not a mandatory thing just because you served during this time period or deployed to these locations, but I highly suggest it. Just because you're not having issues now does not mean you're not going to have issues in the future. And if you get ahead of the game and you get on the registry, you get evaluated, it CYA, and I'm actually going to do a video specifically on acronyms. CYA is cover your A. Anyway, back on topic, Burn Pit Registry. So I'm going to actually share my screen. I'm going to go to the va.gov website and show you where to get started.
You'll start right here on va.gov, and if you haven't already gotten your ID.me account or your premium account through va.gov, go ahead and check out this video in the corner on how to get your ID.me account and log in with full access. You'll go straight to the search bar and type in Environmental Coordinator. It will be the first option on the search. Once you select that, you'll select your state, and that will be the points of contact you'll need throughout this process. Now going back to that same search bar, you're going to type in Burn Pit Registry. It will be the first option that pops up on the search. Now on the left-hand side, there is a Is This For Me section, and that's going to give you a questionnaire to tell you if you were in those locations during those times to check your eligibility. If you already know it applies to you, go ahead and go to Get Started. Again, if you don't already have your ID.me account, I highly suggest getting that so you have full access. This screen is going to pop up once you've authenticated your account, and you're going to request an eligibility review. Once you've completed your initial contact information, you're going to put in your eligible deployment information and submit your request. You'll be contacted within 14 days of completing these steps, and you can download a document to assist you like a DD-214 or deployment orders. The regions and countries include the below. And the campaigns include Desert Shield and Desert Storm, Iraqi Freedom, Enduring Freedom, and New Dawn. The registry includes an online questionnaire and an optional health evaluation. That first part, the health questionnaire, can take up to an hour depending on your number of deployments. You can save your progress and come back later if it takes a little bit longer than you think it might initially. Or if you don't have all your deployment dates, go ahead and make sure you have all of your DD-214s at hand when it's time to sit down for your questionnaire. The questions might include information about your deployments, your health history, lifestyle, and other factors. Again, be honest about any current exposures, but focus on those in-service exposures during your deployments that are relevant to this registry. Part 2 is that health evaluation. The optional part performed by a VA or a military health provider is completely voluntary again, and this is separate from compensation and benefits exams. Again, just because you are getting this registry exam does not mean you're automatically applying for the issues that you're being evaluated for with this health evaluation. This is not a CMP exam, a compensation and pension exam. And if I'm using some acronyms you're not familiar with, I do have some videos on acronyms. Check out those on my page. But compensation and pension exam is what determines your eligibility for compensation. This is just a registry exam to see what issues you may have going on, completely separate from compensation. But notes from this evaluation will be used to support research, and it will be used to support your claims for compensation later. So it is very important to get this health evaluation done. And again, that is going to be done through your environmental health coordinator, and that point of contact, again, is going to be based on your state. You can search that here on va.gov.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If you liked it, as always, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed. It really supports my channel. And if you have video requests, let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in maybe doing a live Q&A, I used to do these years ago. If you guys are interested in doing that kind of chat session with me, let me know in the comments below. I'm going to need some requests before I do that again. I don't want to jump on and end up talking to myself, because I do enough of that as it is already. So let me know, and hopefully we can link up soon live. But stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.